Right guys, you guessed it, it's time, as they say. And that means it's the Elite Carp Masters time. We are in the spring, we're in April. Obviously, me and Dad are the organisers. I'll quickly go through it. It's a 48-hour carp match. It's on Pepper and Christine. There's 22 pairs and it is accumulated weight. In August, on the previous show, it was biggest free fish, mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've pegged the lake, Dad?
Yep.
So what have you seen? Let's start. Have you seen any fish?
I've seen plenty of fish.
Right, okay.
Me and I did see one over in Peg 2. Yeah.
Right, okay.
And that, it looked like a 40. I mean,
Right,
it was a
big fish.
big fish.
Right.
But walking round, I've seen them in New Pepper, Old Pepper, and I've seen them in Christine.
So
we
they're
see
well
about
spread.
6, 7 in Christine.
So they're well spread then,
Oh
yeah?
I think they're going to have some fish, and I think they might be having them off the top.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this weather.
I must admit that is correct with the weather. It is beautiful sunshine at the moment. It's the Thursday evening, I will say that. The barbecue takes place. Obviously the girls and Mango and that deal with the barbecue for all the competitors. It's all free because it's all in with the price, etc. So I'm going to put you on the spot before it.
Oh, I'm not in it.
Before the draw.
Yeah.
Who are you looking at?
You've got to look.
I know you've got your favourites normally and you probably got to stick with them. So go on, I'm going to put you on the spot right now.
Yeah.
If I was to say pick a winner before the draw, who is it?
Chris Hillier and Grant.
Chris Hillier and Grant.
But having said that, we've got some newbies here that me and you know nothing about.
Yeah.
They fished our winter matches. They've done fairly well.
Yeah.
That noise
Just let me
behind
cut
is
you there a sec.
Gilbert.
What it is, we got a turkey on site or whatever it is. He's on the fence there. I don't know if Mike can actually get round and see him at all. He's one of the pets of Cottington, so we'll leave that one there. But like you were saying, yeah, Chris Hillier.
Yeah, I think Chris and Grant, obviously Owen could be up there, but I just feel for Chris and Grant. But some of the guys that we've had in the winter matches, and they've gone through the wind, rain, snow and everything.
Yeah.
We don't know really what they're like.
What they're like in the
newbies. They
spring.
could be really top anglers. We don't know. We're going to find out this weekend.
Yeah.
But I would, if I was betting, I would bet on Chris and that.
Yeah.
Even if they get a bad swim, they seem to do all right.
I must admit, the thing is with it, with Chris and Grant, I can understand where Dad's coming from. They've got a very, very good track record. What I mean is by that, coming in the top 3, taking lots of money off me, which I don't like. But they're very good at what they do. Now, there are others involved. I mean, we're going to do some interviews now with some of the favourites. And but like I say, we have got a couple of new, there ain't many new ones in it. I think there's about 3 or 4. But they fished the winter matches that we do, and they done well in them as well. I think we've got someone who came 3rd. I mean, Charlie Onslow, to be fair, I think he won 3 of them.
He did, yeah.
You know, so Charlie Onslow is an outsider maybe, but it's a fishing match. The draw ain't been made yet. Once the draw has been made, we could be saying totally something different, couldn't we?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These newbies, we don't know what they're like.
Exactly. So, but I think we'll leave it there. It's barbecue time at the moment. We'll let the girls and Mango get on with it. I think it's time me and you have a beer and...
About time, isn't it?
It's that time, mate, isn't
About
it?
time.
Ta-da.
See you later.
Right, like I said earlier, at the Elite, we're going to interview some of the favourites, and we are with 2 of them now. I'm going to start with Mr. Hesseltine, Mr. Paul Hesseltine. A few of you might watch his videos on YouTube. I'm going to come to you now. Obviously, you just turn up, etc. Paul, you've had some good results in the past. Me and Dad have you down as, you and Owen, as like one of the favourites. Obviously, you've been for a walk.
Yeah.
I'll come to Owen in a minute about a certain peg.
Yes.
Right. What are you feeling, mate? Talk to me.
Well, it is very, very hard to say at the minute, but my top choice at the minute would be Christine, believe it or not.
Yeah, you're going
Pepper.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Is that due to the accumulated weight? Is that all
Accumulated
because like, it
weight,
hasn't kicked
just
yet?
because I think I think it'll come in the top 3, let's put it that way.
Yeah, so you're looking at a podium spot.
Yeah. But then from what we've seen on Pepper as well, there's a couple of pegs that's caught our attention.
Oh right, have you seen fish on Pepper
we've
already
seen
then? Right,
fish
okay.
on Pepper, yeah.
Right,
The only thing that's sort of putting a dampener on it is it hasn't kicked off yet.
That
and
is the
chucked
problem.
any up, has it? Whereas Christine started to chuck a couple of fish
it
up.
has.
So,
Fish, I must admit, Christina, out of the two at the moment, obviously, like I said, we're in April. It's how can I put it? It's a bit behind at the moment with the weather. So, like, Pepper hasn't kicked. And this is the things that the anglers have got to think about. Obviously, Christine's a bit more shallower. Obviously, with the sun out, you would think it's going to kick. So you're looking more for a podium spot. Is that what I'm taking?
Yeah. I mean, that's what you come for, isn't it? You
that's
come
it.
to
Well, it's
win at
good
the end of the
tactics.
day. Any
Yeah.
podium spot's up there, isn't it? And it's very hard to judge at the moment, especially with the fish being the way they are. They're very lethargic in Pepper from what we've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, even over there. But my opinion could change later. Could walk around
Exactly.
later and it
Exactly.
all change. You know what they're like in here. Drop of
Exactly.
an hour, and it could even kick off this weekend. It's done
Well,
it in the past, hasn't it? So.
That is it. It's the third week in April, and normally that it does kick on Pepper. I will say that. So, well, look, I wish you best of luck, mate. I'm going to go to your partner because I know he ain't happy.
Bottom lip out.
Yeah, he's thrown his toys out. I'm going to give you your chance now. Are you okay?
No.
The reason being, guys, is because we've separated a certain peg now. Obviously, the corner peg on Pepper, it used to have two swims as such. We've now obviously done it as like basically two swims, but two separate pairs now. Owen loved that swim with a few others because they used to use the washing line. Ain't happening no more. So, we got the ump.
Yeah, when Paul arrived, as soon as he got out of the car, the first thing I shouted at him was, "Paul, we're going home." And yeah, it's one of them. I think we've come up with kind of a plan now for it. If we do go on
I've seen
Pepper.
you looking at a map for the last 20 minutes with a
Yeah.
pen.
We've devised a plan on how we can still fish the new 11, rest in
Yeah.
peace 10A, with kind of the tactics we still do. It's going to be a risk if we do go in there, but as Paul said, we've seen a bit of activity on Christine, we've seen a few on Pepper. They are enjoying the sunshine at the minute, but tomorrow's going to be overcast, so it could be completely different.
Right, okay.
And the pegs we've seen them in the past, if you don't sit on your hands the first few hours and let them move in, as I found out in August match, and you catch them straight away, then they're gone.
They
And
generally
they
go,
don't
don't
come
they?
back.
That is the problem, isn't it, with the bowl sometimes in the
Yeah.
old lake. They can be there. It's like, I think, you came out second last year, didn't you?
Yeah.
A good draw as such. Started off, he had a 29 pounder within 8 minutes, so you'd think, yep, great. You never see another one, did you?
No, never
That
saw
was
another
the only
fish.
problem, innit, with the bowl sometimes.
Yeah, and if we go in 11, then it's going to take a lot of bottle. The plan we've got, it's going to be risky.
I think it's because you're governed by others around you as well. I take it risky, yeah?
No, not so much that.
No?
It's going to be, we'll both only be fishing one rod at a time. So he'll be fishing a rod, and then when he gets a fish, I'll be fishing the rod next, kind of thing.
Right, take it in turns. Like,
Take it in
right,
turns, just
okay,
have
yeah,
one
that's
rod
good
in the
tactic.
peg.
Yeah.
It's going to be ballsy. It's going to be a risk if we
It
do
is.
go in there. As say, they've got a lot of time to move around in the next few hours, and we always start seeing them do a dolphin show this time of night. And
Well, the good thing I will say is there's no safe havens in the elite. There is not one safe haven. What I mean is by that, all the pegs, basically all the boundaries are done, so there is no safe havens. And it does push the fish around, doesn't it, mate?
yeah, and with the water level being down as well, it kind of eliminates a couple of the hot spots in bailiffs, as you
Yeah.
well know, on those
Yeah.
bars and plateaus. So
Excuse me.
that's kind of something to consider as well. Is obviously some areas that you can use your fish at the minute we can't get to. So
Right,
it's
okay.
just going to be too shallow, I think, for them with those roots being exposed and that. So
And the other
Yeah,
swim
that's fair
that's
enough.
took our fancy really is peg 2.
yeah,
And it's pretty much a similar
Peg
sort.
2?
Yeah.
That's
pretty-
where you was.
that's where I was last time. But obviously I didn't have a partner, so I couldn't fish the washing line.
That's correct.
And
That's
there
correct.
was lines in the water, whereas now I've got pullback. We've seen fish.
Yeah.
They're
In
tight.
other words, the
we've seen
cavalry
it.
has turned up.
Yeah,
We've
that's
seen-
it.
So all
we've
the pressure's
seen-
on you now, mate.
We've seen a couple of decent fish
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
sat there, and
Definitely
we
one
reckon
of the
if we
18.
just sat in his hands for a bit, didn't fish it,
Have a go, like,
and then
yeah.
put the washing lines over, it could be a similar sort of thing. They're either going to be one end or the other. I
Well,
reckon.
the one thing I will say is we've got a big northeasterlies coming, which ain't great for spring, as you guys will know. But they are meant to be between 30 and 50. I must admit, you did look and you said it's cutting down now to 20.
So, yeah, 20
So
forward.
it's one of those, like I say, it's 3 lakes, and the bottom line to it is we will have a winner. There's 22 obviously competitors. These are one of mine and Dad's favourites. That's Paul Hessel time, Owen Sales. We'll leave it there, and now we'll come on to some of the other favourites.
Right, we've got here Chris and Grant. They're probably two of the best anglers we've got on the match scene with our matches. they've taken a lot of money from me in the past, haven't you, boys? And they always seem to do quite well, even if they come out bad in the draw. They've done pretty well. Chris, I'll come to you. How do you feel about this one? You've had a look round. I'm not going to ask you what swims you want, but
We found them.
oh right, you found
them,
you
yeah.
found fish, yeah.
Definitely.
Good.
I know this will probably be going out after the comp, but they're not quite where you'd expect them to be.
Right.
But I think they're there in numbers as well.
Good.
So it didn't take long to find them.
Yeah.
You're looking in the usual spots. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not, but
Yeah.
this time they are.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I'll come to you, Grant. In the past, you've had sort of up and down with the draws. You've come out up the top, you've come out down the bottom. I know you come out last once and actually won it, didn't you?
Second from last.
Second to last, right. How do you feel about this one? This is the first one, our April one. It's a bit chilly at the moment. How do you feel?
Quietly confident.
Good.
If I get in the right swim.
Yeah.
If we get in there, innit? That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
But it all goes down to the draw. We're
But-
due a good draw as well.
Yeah. But you all surprise on us because, as I say, you come out second to last, you've won it. You've come out in a mediocre, say midway, and you've done
never had a
done
top
well.
six. We've never had a top 6 draw.
Really?
Yeah, for the whole of the elite so far. We were looking through the
Jesus.
other day. We've never had a top 6. We've
Yeah.
always been the bottom 3 quarters.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is about time we had a decent one for it.
Yeah. Well, I was asked the question from Ben, point blank, who do you think will win it? And I immediately said you two. There are others that can win it, but I just thought of you because of your track record. Ian's got a pretty good track record, but your track record is something else. You know.
Shame you didn't get us in the sweepstake, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Who did you get in the sweepstake?
Me.
Yeah, who did you get?
Got it here actually. Always forget his name.
Yeah,
Carl, I think.
we have a sweepstake and we put a $5 in and everybody has a draw out on it. And Chris pulled himself.
Chris
so
Fuller.
He's got Chris Fuller, which ain't Chris is a pretty good angler. Well, there we have it. Two of the, I would say, most prominent and most persistent guys, well, team that we've got, and all you're hoping for is a really good draw.
It was a really
tomorrow.
good draw.
Bring on the draw.
Thanks a lot, lads.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Right, here we have Paul Skiro, Ben McGonnell. They're pretty new to the competition. You've not done the big elite comps, have you?
No, not yet.
But they did do, I think it was 2 winter matches.
2 winter matches.
One,
Yeah, 1-1.
second,
third in the other.
third in the other.
Yeah.
So these are two to be reckoned with. They're very good anglers, and obviously they're going to be in amongst the mix now with all the big boys.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it, Paul?
Yeah, positive. You've got to be positive,
Got
haven't you, at the end of the day?
Yeah. Any area you fancy? You don't have to give me peg numbers or anything like that.
I don't know. I quite fancy Christine, to be honest with you.
Yeah. You don't fancy going back in the bailiffs again?
I don't know. It's a possibility.
Yeah.
Water's pushing hard though, isn't it?
It
So
is, isn't it? Yeah.
it's changed to a lot of waters, so fish are going to be moving around, especially front pegs.
Yeah.
So, but all the pegs are laid out different, so
They are, yeah.
it's a bit confusing
is
when
it?
you're walking around because you don't know what's what, and then
No.
all of a sudden you think, oh, and the waters have changed. Some of the waters are massive.
Yeah. I get confused because we've got Cottington peg numbers and we've got our elite
Yeah, that's
numbers.
it,
and
yeah.
does confuse. But I'll come to you, Ben. You've taken a few quid off of me and Ben in the 2 matches you've been in. Well done, though. Well done. How do you feel your chances in this one? I know it's awkward, but I'm just putting it on
Yeah,
you.
there's more people. It's going to be a lot harder.
Yeah. Any areas you fancy?
I'd like to go back on New Pepper myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to give that a go.
You fancy Christine? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you fancy bailiffs again?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind to go on bailiffs
Don't
again.
forget this is going out after
Yeah,
the match, so
yeah.
it's not a problem. I think the pair of you are going to do well. They're what we call newbies, but they've done 2 winter matches.
We've been lucky.
Well, I wouldn't say. I think it's good angling. And you're now in the big elite where there's 22 pairs in it. And
Yeah, looking forward to it.
That's
Really
it.
am looking
Yeah,
forward
I
to
am.
it.
we've got the draw coming tomorrow, so all I can say to you is, lads, good luck in the
Yeah,
draw.
yeah, thanks, Barry. Well, looking forward to it.
Right, I'm going to get my mum to pull the first one. Right, and first out is Scott Sterry and Tom Williams.
Peg 9.
Peg 9, yeah? Peg 9. You want to pick one, Scott? Second out is Joff Terry and Steve Terry.
7.
That's 7, yeah? Peg 7, lads, yeah?
Is that 7?
Third out is Kev Smith and Chris Palmer.
Oh, yeah.
What number was that? 22. Next out is Charlie Onslow and Kyle Spavins. 12. What's that, lads?
12.
12. Peg 12. Do you want to pick one out, Carl? Next out is Joey Thomas and Adam Mees.
Peg 7.
It's gone.
Gone.
Oh, it's gone. 15.
Don't know, you meant to be listening to all this stuff.
15.
No.
Only counts 10.
Come here.
Yeah,
You've got to pick one of these out, so
What's
come
the
over
number?
here so we can
Huh?
meet.
I've got to go by the number.
15, isn't it?
Right,
See that we're on?
15.
15, yeah? Peg 15. Next out is James Hines and James Carter. I know there's another name, but
11.
11, yeah? Peg 11.
I've just got all that ring around.
Owen Sales, Paul Hesseltine. Yeah? Peg 13. Jake Taylor and Phil Nicholson. Yeah? Peg 10.
Only one left then, huh?
One left. Typical. It should be
Hillier.
the favourite. Got your work cut out now, mate. And it is Chris Hillier and Son. Do you know what peg you're in? 20, yeah? Yeah, it's 20, yeah. Right, that's it, lads, yeah? Go to your swims, and I'll pop round in a little while with all the score sheets and phone numbers. Good luck.
Here we go then, let the games commence. It's all to be won now. We'll see who comes up with the first fish. Good luck to all. Right, Peg 7's got one. We haven't seen the fish yet, but we're zeroing the scales now. This is the first fish of the match. I bet they're hoping it's not the only fish they catch, but we'll see. Apparently it's one of the scalies, so it could be a good one. The scales have been zeroed, they're okay. We're just about to get it in the sling and wire. Hasn't been out long, has it, mate?
Oh, 20 minutes? Yes. Yeah, you know.
It's a lovely fish. Typical Cottington fish. Yeah, was that right? It's a bit 20, 24, what? 24, so you pleased with that, lads?
Yeah, well done. Yeah.
Well pleased, yeah. First fish of the match. Hope it's not your last one, but we'll see how they go. Well done, mates, well done. Right, here we have the second fish of the match. came in at about 1:10 past 1:15. To Kev and Chris, they're in peg 22 on Christine. They're in a flyer, to be honest, so we're not surprised that they've caught a fish early. I thought they would catch the first fish, but peg 7 had the first fish.
Yeah, 17-14. You happy with that? Yeah.
17-14's been called for the second fish of the match. So we're going to sort this one out, take some pictures, and then we'll be going round to Chris Illia and Grant, his son, and see what they've caught. Right, we're on peg 20 now with Chris Illia and son. They've just had the first fish of the match. We've had 3 fish now in less than an hour and a half, so it looks like it might be busy for me and Ben and Mango and all of us that are doing the weighing. Mango's about to call the weight on it. It looks 10 something.
10-7.
10-7 common, which puts them in third place at the moment, so yeah, that's really good. Pleased with that, it's a start, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah. You never let us down anyway, you always catch something, and we can't rule you out, so let's hope to catch some more. Right, here we are, we're in peg 11 of the match, and Elliot's just caught one. Looks a good one, probably about a 20 at the moment. We'll see what the scales tell us. Mango's going to do the weighing. It's a lovely fish. I bet you're well pleased with that, aren't you?
Well happy with this.
Yeah.
Really happy. I haven't had a mirror in so long actually.
Really?
I've got a few commons and a few 20s, but a mirror has been long waited, so yeah, really happy.
Yeah.
Just
21. 1. 21-1. You happy with that?
Yeah, fine.
Right,
Yeah,
we're
good.
calling 21-1 on that. Well done, lads. I bet you're well pleased. It puts you on the board. Hopefully you'll get some more.
Right, we're round in peg 19 on Christine, and bit of brother love here. Look at the smile. Look. See what I mean, Carl? You was giving it all the big one, and your brother's gone and caught one. But now we're getting this one weighed up. First fish for 19, £23.2. First fish for the brother love team. Down to you, Carl.
Did a smile or what?
Right, welcome back to the Elite. We're at the HQ now, and I believe, what's the time now? 6 o'clock on the Friday, and there has been 5 fish caught. So it's been a steady start from the competitors. I'm going to bring you to Gary Neville now, to the stat man. Give me some stats, what's going on?
Right, the first fish of the day was the Joff Terry and Linton Davis.
Yep.
£24, and that's the biggest fish so far. It's the big fish, they're on for the big fish prize.
Yep.
The second fish that came out was that one.
Kev
Smith, Chris Palmer, 17.14.
Okay.
And then they gradually came out at different times.
Mm-hmm.
We've had 5 fish out.
Yep.
And at the moment it's going steady. We had 3 20s, 2 doubles.
Right.
No 30s yet, but I still think we will have some
that
30s.
will happen.
This is early doors.
Well, yeah.
We ain't got a cast off.
Yeah, that is a plus, you know what I mean, not having a cast off, etc. So they're not all from the same lake though, are they?
No,
So-
we've got Joff and James Hine
Yep.
from
They're on New Pepper.
New Pepper.
Yep.
And the other 3, Adam, Kev and Chris, are on Christine.
Right, so New Pepper's caught, Christine's caught,
Yeah.
Old Lake ain't done
No,
nothing yet. I
nothing
mean, I know we're only 6 hours in, so
Yeah.
conditions changed, innit?
Isn't it? It's got colder. You can see we're wrapped
I know.
up from this morning.
I know.
This morning we was
Beautiful
well,
sun,
this
wasn't
is
it?
all right, isn't it? And now it's got really cold, really cold.
It's really biting back at the moment. So, yeah, at the moment I would say it's doing okay. 5 pairs of caught. They're going to be very happy. I mean, obviously I went round to see a few of the lads on Christine, and they're trying to get them off the top. Even in this weather, they were taking. I was thinking, don't make sense, does it? That sounded like one, didn't it? That just jumped out over there. So, but yeah, other than that, like I say, that is the scores for Friday night. I've just ordered a banging Chinese. I'm back in the game. I've had a kip.
Get on that.
And I think we'll leave it there. But like I say, this, I'm assuming, is going to be all changed in the morning.
Yeah.
So
A lot.
yeah, I would think so. But yeah, that's 5 fish caught so far. And the winning weight at the moment, £24 to Joff Terry. Right, we just had the call from James. We've got another one in peg 11. And in one of the quieter corners of Pepper Lake, on the new Pepper, shall I say. And this will be fish number 2 for him. And going into that Friday evening, they've taken a nice little lead. So let's see what this one weighs. Looks like it's going to be another 20 by the look of it. Or maybe up a double. But yeah, very, very good. Very good for them anyway. But they're the only team at the moment that are on 2. So fair play to the lads. 18-15. Happy with that, El?
Yes.
Yep, sweet as. Number 2 for Elliot and James. And like I said just a minute ago, they are now in our new leaders, and they're the only pair on 2 on the Friday evening.
7.
Anyway, round on the new lake again, just weighed in peg 11, which was 18-15, and then we had the phone call from Scott Asteri. Sorry, I've just forgot your name again. Tom. That's it, Tom. How can I forget that name? The Tommy no name. And here it is. What are we saying, Mango? Seems to be new, like the smaller ones at the moment. None of the big girls have made an appearance.
19.6.
19.6 we're going for, yeah?
You happy with that, boys?
Happy with that, Tom?
Yeah.
Just make sure that the competitors are happy as well with the weighing.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there it is.
Yeah.
That is peg 9 on the new lake. I mean, when I say peg 9, obviously they're our peg numbers, it's not Cottington's peg numbers. So yeah, just over 19 that one. First fish for them. So yeah, well done, looking good. Right, it's on the Saturday morning now at the Elite, and obviously we've just had a few phone calls, haven't we?
Yep.
And I think there's been a few out on the new lake now. What happened last night briefly, mate?
Well,
or this morning, shall I say?
This morning I had messages come through. I had messages come through that bailiffs had one, and I had a message come through that bailiffs has got 3, so we don't know what they've got.
Right, okay.
In our match, peg 8, peg 9, they've got one. Chris Elliott's got one. He's not in a great peg. He always catches them.
He always does, doesn't he?
But he's got one, so we'll go around and see him later. Right. And I think that's about it.
Right, okay, so there's been a few fish out this morning and during the night and that, so I think it's time to get down and busy with it. Yeah, alright, okay. Right, first fish for Joey and Adam. They've got 3. Smaller one. This is a smaller one out of the 3. And it's £78. Right, it is £16 on the money, that one. So first fish for Adam and Joey, £16. Right, second fish for Joey and Adam is £23.15. Right, biggest fish of the match.
There we go, what's that? Go plus.
For Joey and Adam, I'll make that 38.6. Biggest fish of the match, first 30 as well.
Hey,
Well done, boys. Right,
lovely.
38.6. Well done,
man, 3 hours.
38.6.
Ah.
That's it, you stayed there.
Never seen it. Wasn't expecting that. Push my eyelashes in the way. That was right.
He was only saying last night, he's got loads of fish. Right, turn around.
Push my eyelashes into my eye.
Good one.
Love fishing with the O'Connors. Just doesn't get PB.
PB.
Yeah, by ounces, yeah. Ride the thing out.
Second fish for Scott. It's Tom, innit? Yeah? Yeah. I remembered it this time. Right, we have 23.6. I'll give him that. So it says second fish. Puts him into second place now. So he's got some shots for this one. Right, first fish for Paul and Ben. 22.6. First of many, hopefully. Happy boys, yeah?
Yeah, well happy.
Good. Tough. Right, up. Here's your prize. Take it home. Turn up. Right, second fish for Chris and Kev is £12.6. They're on Christine, and they got 3 to weigh in, so let the fun and the games begin. Right, that's for you, Kev. Stay there. £20 that one. Another common. They're on the march. They're on the march.
You're just saying that to get the smiles, mate, ain't you?
I'm good at this game, bruv.
£17.2. Yeah. Happy?
Yeah, happy with that.
Good, because that's what you're getting. Right, sweet. First fish for Chris and Kyle. Apparently £15. It is £23. 23.4. Right. Right, second fish for Nicky and Adam. £16.10. So I think that might put them into third. So yeah, it's all to play for. Yeah. No, I'm back in the game now, mate. I'm all back. Oh, it's a PB. It's got colour. Look at that. Second fish for Killia and Son. New personal best.
No, it's not.
It's got colour, so it's a personal best. Go 21 bang on with that one. Right, back at the Elite HQ Saturday morning, 10 o'clock-ish. And as you can see, it's all changed, which it normally does here at Cottington. So I'll come to the stat man. I'll give me some stats. Obviously there's been a few fish caught this morning, so look what's going to be going on.
Yeah, right. I've wiped the ball clean because it's all changed.
Yep.
Geoff Terry was in the lead yesterday. This morning, as you can see, he's way down there. Joey Thomas and Adam Eads were in bailiffs.
Yep.
They had a few in the night. You know. Well, they had 3 fish, as you can see.
Yep.
And Adam had a 38.6, which was his PB by ounces.
Yep.
He got soaking because of it, so I bet he's happy about it. Kev Smith and that have come from nowhere. They had 1 fish, and now they've got 4, and they're in second place. Scott Sterry, he's just phoned me and said he's got another one. So he's on 42.12 with 2 fish, but he's got another one to go.
Right.
And as it goes down, Adam Spavins, I mean, they've had 2 fish, they've pulled up pretty quick. Chris Hillier, he's not in a very good swim.
He's always there.
But he's there, look. He's got the smallest fish at £10.7. It's all to play for. If these guys catch another fish, it's going to start moving them up into these 40s and that.
Yeah.
And at the moment, we've got 2 running away with it, if you like, but the two on the 40s and the one on 39, they're catchable by these other guys.
So basically we've got, the new lake is the one that's kicking off more, isn't it?
Yeah.
There ain't been a fish out of the old lake.
No.
There's been a few out of Christine, but it's the new pepper that seems to be the one at the moment.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're only not even halfway, sorry. So there's going to be more.
There's about 8 fish come out of New Pepper.
Right, so that's what I mean. New Pepper's fishing really well.
The old lake hasn't kicked in, has it?
Nothing from the old lake yet. But no, that'll do for now. Well, that's the scores on a Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, and it's time to go and weigh Mr. Sterry's fishing now. And you never know, he might go up into second. We'll see. And,
well, I'm not sure because he reckons it's about 12 pounds.
Oh, right, okay.
So that puts him on 54.
50,
But he's pushing him, isn't he? You know
It's
what I
getting
mean?
close.
So we'll see.
That's it. Well, like I said, we'll leave it there, and then we'll come back to you guys soon. £12 free. Yeah. Fish number 3 for Scott and Tom. Catching up. Right, first fish, Ben Banner and Martin Lamble. Shown as Nemo. That is 31.10. So I think that puts them straight into 5th, I think, or 6th, something like that. So, yep, well done to them. Right, we got Kev and Chris. I think they will be our new leader now. And Christine, peg 22, £11.12 that one. Another common. Takes you boys into the lead. So well done. But yeah, it's very, very close between the top 3 at the moment. So. Callum and Ginge with their first one. I think it is the smallest fish, believe it or not. £10. £10.6 I'm going to go, so they've beaten Chris Ilya by 1 ounce. Yeah, £10.6, sorry Chris. 10. Right, second fish for Joff and Linton. I remembered it that time. Getting good now, aren't I? It's not a bad one either. Bear with this wind. First fish was 24 they had. Second fish, I'm going to go 28. 28.6. Happy with that?
Yeah, babe.
Yeah, £28.6. So that throws them right in the mix now. So I think they're about £18 behind the leader, probably about 4th, so it's very, very close. Yeah, 28.6. Well done, mate. Slip. Thank you, mate. Right, it's all lighting up now at the elite. Had a couple of hours where it was quiet, and then we had about 5 phone calls at once. And I believe this is James and Elliot's third fish. It's £19.14 common. That's free for them now. To be honest, I don't know where they're in the top 3. I know that we're gonna have to add it all up when we get back. But yeah, it's getting very, very close down at the elite now. Right, we're halfway through the Elite Carp Masters at Cottington, and now it's time for the top 3 interviews. Like I say, we're just over the halfway period, and we are with James and Elliot. And to be fair, they're in one of the new pegs, peg 11. Basically, it was 10 and 10A before. But and it was 1 swim, but now we've separated it, me and Dad. James, I'm going to start with you. Was it high up on your list, this swim? That's the first question I'm going to ask.
Yeah, it was. We came out sort of quite low down in the draw, and surprised it was still free, because it's always been a good area in the previous matches. And yeah, I think people thought it might be a bit tight with it obviously being split up, but yeah, we see a couple of fish up here. It's a bit warmer, as we know, with the wind from where it is, and yeah, it's done all right. Done a few bites.
Done a few bites. El, I'll come to you now. Done all right, haven't you? You've had a few, haven't you? You've done all right, haven't you? I love there's a
You're a team.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are a team. I was saying earlier on, it's a team effort, absolutely, yeah.
Exactly, and I will say 3 fish from this area, considering that it is split up, mate. You are doing well. I'll bring Dad into it quickly. Give me some stats. Where are they? What's the weights of fish they've had first, Dad? The 3 fish.
Right. Firstly, back to the comment you just made. You come out 12.
Right.
Okay. So that's sort of
About
halfway.
Yeah.
But it was our second choice, wasn't it?
Pretty much.
I think it was our second choice.
First fish 21.01. Second fish 18.15. That put you on £40.
Yep.
Then you went and had a 19.14, which put you on 59.14, and whacked you straight into 3rd place. There are a couple of others that are biting your bum.
Yeah.
But
Who's the chaser then behind James and Elliot
The
now?
chaser is Scott Sterry and Tom over in Peg 9.
And what's the weight with them?
They're on 54.15, so they're about, I don't know, £5 behind.
It's a bit tight,
roughly.
isn't it? It's a bit tight.
It
mate.
is.
Just under £5.
Nervously, I was
£5,
watching
isn't
every rod movement over there. We're watching eagerly.
And we got Peg 7, and they're on 52.06.
So we got 3 teams on 50
Close.
plus
They're
now.
chasing.
Yeah.
Chasing.
Right, okay. Hey, I'm just going to quickly come to you. Whereabouts are we having them? Then in the swim.
So just
roughly.
literally in the middle of the island. So there's a
Yep.
little bit. There's a dead sort of branch that's almost hanging in. If you
Yep.
follow that down and back,
Right,
sort of
okay.
about a rod length and a half, I would say.
Oh, right, okay.
It's 5.75 wraps out.
Yeah, right,
And
okay.
That's where I am.
That is being proper
Yeah.
precise. There you go, lads. Look, take the info in. James is thinking, why did you say that?
Well, they're not going to get in here this time. And this is my first competition. So
Right,
I've never
okay.
fished any other
Good.
competition.
All right.
So
You
coming
was
in
in,
and catch
you was in
fish.
the winter one, weren't you, James?
Yeah.
Not the winter, no. I
Oh,
did
the-
the April and the August last year.
Yeah.
Right.
So
The
you've done the
first
spring and the
couple of
summer.
goes,
Yeah. So this is your third
Third one.
time here.
So the question is, are you keeping him?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I'm like the captain. I've had 3 different partners now,
All right.
but he's done the best. So
All right.
yeah,
You've
we'll,
got to keep it.
we'll invite him back. Yeah,
I invite him back.
he's done all right.
Right then, right,
Never
we'll
keep.
we'll leave it there then, but that's third place. James and Elliot, ones to keep an eye on, like I say, £59. We're going to see second right now. Right, the Elite Carp Masters just coming round to second place, and as we're coming to do an interview, they've got one on, so stay tuned, let's watch it live. So yeah, just coming into the swim now. I believe Joey's got one on, which is good. Oh, it ain't a tench, is it? So we'll stay live just in case. There we go. Oh my God, look what have we got here. Oh mate, you got to get up, I've got to do an interview with you, mate. That is some tench if it is, bruv. So, it's gone from a British record tench to a carp, which is good. And if he gets this in, this will put him back into the lead. No, ain't a tench. There we go. So, hopefully he can get this one in. Are we getting out of bed to net this for him? Are we getting out of bed to help him and net it, or what? You know? Look. It's some bloody tench if it is, mate, I can tell you. Look at this, look. Look. That's how they roll at the Elite, isn't it, eh? But yeah, no, let's hope Joey gets this one in. Like I say, I don't think this is no tench, so. And it will take them back into first. Yeah, you're in second at the moment. Hence why we've come round to do an interview. Giving you a good fight there, Joey. Yeah. Have they all been fighting like that, Joe? Yeah.
Yeah, they've all. It's the depth in it.
Yeah. Does it feel like a good one again? Yeah. Yeah, sweet. There we go. There she is.
Oh, yes, right, that'll do.
That's all right.
Back in first, mate.
can net it down there.
Right around, mate, yeah.
You can net it down there if you want. It's in your swim still, so.
They do go well, don't they?
She is. Just on the surface there, looks like a nice one. Putting up a good row with this one, and yes, they've got it in. Well done, Joey. Nice one, son. Nice one, bro. It's another good one for the boys. Right, like I was saying, guys, doing the interviews, and we came round to second place. But as you see, they have got one. We're just getting the scales on that round now. They probably will be in first, but we will do this interview as they are in second. So, Joey, I'll start with you. I remember at the draw, you was going, I want bailiffs. I was going, I can't go on the name. I need a number. So I take it, was it your first choice this swim?
No, it's second, wasn't it?
Yeah,
We did fancy, it's number 9, wasn't it? We did fancy what Scott's in.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just because of the centre of the lake and
that
better
zone,
water
yeah.
that you can get, and from what I've seen in the last few matches and bits and pieces, like fish being caught and
That zone,
things like that sort of area, yeah.
The so how many fishes they had now then? Dad, just bring some stats in. I know they've had 3. I know that one to be the 4th one there, but let's.
Yeah, that'll be your 4th fish. You've had a 16, a 23, 15, and
38.
he's got a 38.6, which is the biggest fish so far.
Right, okay.
Right?
Yep.
And they're on 78.05, but they've got another big one here to weigh in, so obviously they're going to go back into the. They're only in second place by about 1 pound 2 ounces from.
So they're going to fly back into
go
first.
back into first.
Cool.
Yeah.
Adam, I'll come to you now. Great fish, £38, wasn't it?
What's that?
That was a great fish, £38,
It
wasn't
was,
it?
yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely ripped off, and yeah, about 15-minute battle, and yeah, there she was. Yeah,
That's
awesome.
it. New personal best.
Yeah, you had the
Got a
pleasure
soak,
of throwing water over me, didn't you?
Yeah.
The bucket.
Great.
Straight in the face, I must add as well. Straight in the eyes. I mean,
Your eyes
it
look
was,
a bit
what a shot.
swollen.
Literally, the photos more red-eyed, like. That's really, yeah, awesome. Cheers,
I'm
mate.
going to ask, whereabouts have you been having them from?
Well, all over it, 3 different spots.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, sort of
tight
just
to
out.
the islands,
Yeah.
in that sort of open water, just
That
in
zone
between
you
the
like
islands, sort of that arena area tight there, and just off the margin.
Right, so you
we-
catch them from all
It's
round.
not just been one rod, yeah, it's been like over
See,
3
that's
rods.
good, isn't
so-
it? When it's a match, that's actually good, because then you think
Well,
you-
we're both catching
What-
it,
yeah.
we're both contributing,
Yeah, it's
it's,
good.
it's not
It's
too
your
bad.
team.
So,
you're
yeah.
not reliant on one rod.
Put his
Nah.
weight now, isn't it, mate?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it looks like you was. You see the fight, he's playing the card, going to attention.
It'll all be shown on the film.
That's it. Adam must be the most laid-back person I think I've ever met in the elite. So, but no, well done, boys. You're
done,
fishing
mate.
really
Yes.
well. We'll weigh this fish in now, and that will
I'm
definitely
glad
put
for
you
you
into
because
first.
you had problems, didn't you, in the winter match where your bivvy nearly took off.
Yeah,
and all
last
that.
match
But
we
you
fished,
stuck
it was
it
that
out.
it was that winter one, wasn't it, with the
Yeah.
storm and everything.
Yeah,
I think
Mary
a
Poppins.
couple of people got trashed and had to go home because the
Yeah.
bivvy was like, all broken and that.
Blown
But
out.
yeah,
But
we
you stuck
persevered.
to it. Yeah, well
we
done.
persevered and still blanked, but
Yeah, but
that's
you
that's
stuck.
winter fishing, though, isn't it?
That's
So
it,
it's
Oh,
not
and
like
the other
summer.
good news is as well, I've got you two in the sweepstake, so make sure you win.
Sweet.
So he wants us to
No
win.
pressure.
That's it, no pressure.
He wants us to win.
I think we'll leave it there for second place. Like I say, they will be in first. We're going to stay here now, and we're going to weigh this fish in live now. Right, like I said earlier on, they had one on. We've captured it live from start to the end. And I believe it's their 4th fish now. Swim 15, and that is £27 on the muddy. To Adam and Joey. So go on the boys. So yeah, £27 on the money, that one. Right, back round in Kev's swim. It's all happening again. First and second just keeps going. Back to you, back to me. Bit of Chuckle Brothers really, isn't it? Eh? Right, we are in peg 22. Kev and Chris, £20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay there. £20.5, I'm going to give that one. So, well done, boys. How many's that you have now? 6. 6 fish that we think. We're going to do the interview with them now. They're our current leaders anyway, so let's get this one hoisted up. Right, we are round with the current leaders at the Elite Carp Masters, which is Kev and Chris. And Kev, I shall start with you. I know you come out early because you always come out late. Every match we do, you're near the bottom, and I know exactly where you came out. You came out third.
Oh no, normally come out 18.
Yeah. So you've had a good draw, mate. I know the swim that you're in is one of my favourites on Christine, and yeah, I see your face, and boom, 22.
Oh, yeah, I have to take it. I mean, I've wanted to fish this many a times, but never really got it now. Never had the opportunity, but now, yeah.
You're doing well with it all, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm doing well, so I'm all pleased.
So, I mean, I'll take it that you're both catching?
Yeah, we're both, basically, yeah. What we're doing, we're just taking it in turns.
Oh, right, doing it alternative, like, yeah, that's what,
yeah,
a few lads do that.
Yeah,
no, that's fair enough, that's cool. You've had some good fish as well, so fair play to you. I'm going to come to Chris now quickly. So you bottle it on a cast?
Yeah. Too much pressure.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do it again in a minute with the camera live if you want.
I'll wait till you're gone.
He ain't that confident, is he? So yeah, like Kev said, 22. So, you know, it's one of the famous swims on Cottington and that. I've seen where you're fishing at. What baits and that you using?
Using a test bait.
Oh, right, okay.
From what Kev's got from our baits.
Yep.
It's fishing really well.
That's it. It's obviously doing okay.
Yeah, they're responding.
So I'm going to come to Dad now. Dad, I know they've had a few fish to read out what they've actually caught individually.
Got them down here. The first fish you had was 17-14.
Yep.
Yeah, all yours have been commons, by the way. You've not had any mirrors. Then you had a 12-6. That put you on £30 on 4 ounces. Then you had a good one, £20 and 1 ounce. You had a 17.02, 11.12, and that one 20.05.
Right.
Although you were in the lead, until I do the adding up, you may have dropped into second. We don't know yet until I do the add up at about 6-7 o'clock. But at the moment, you're our current leaders until we do that. So.
Awesome.
Well done, lads.
Yeah, no, like I say, I think they will catch more in here. Like I say, it is a very good. It's a good swim for building weight, especially in the accumulated side of it. But you've still got to get it right. Like I say, you're fishing accurately. You seem to be doing everything correct and that.
Yeah, it's basically start up all night. That's what I've done.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's a bit like me on Thursday night then. But there we go. But no, right. Who are you worried about?
Bailiffs.
Is that the one you're worried about?
Yeah, definitely. I think bailiffs at the moment, and I think it might be peg 9.
Yeah, peg 9. They've had 3.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Yeah, just got to keep the numbers rolling in now.
Doing all right as well.
Yeah, peg 11's in 3rd at the moment.
Yeah.
So
they're the ones that are chasing you. So you're.
Be pretty
when I've done the figures.
Yeah, oh, it's well tight.
When I've done the figures, you might be something like £40 in front of 3rd, which is great lead time. But until I do the figures, we don't know.
Right, okay then. Right, well I think we'll leave it there. We've got Kev and Chris as our current leaders. Like I say, what's the time now, Dad? What are we on? 4-ish?
Yeah, 25 past 4.
So 25 past 4, so yeah, 4 hours, so well, 20 hours left of the match.
Yeah.
Lads, I wish you best of luck.
Nice one. Thanks, Ben. Cheers, Barry.
Cheers,
and
mate.
We'll see you soon. And finally, the Chuckle Brothers have returned. They're only in the best swim, innit? They took over 24 hours to catch. What a wanker. Anyway, right, they finally got one. £16, 10 ounces to Laurel and Hardy. I can't believe you've only had one. Maybe they're on the comeback, shall we say. Just stay there. Right, fish number 3 for Hillier and Son. £14 one. Number 3 for them. Oh, I don't think that puts them far behind 3rd. Here you go, mate. There's your prize.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
So, what do you reckon? Right, we're on a Saturday evening now at the Elite Carp Masters, and yeah, there's been loads of fish caught today. So right then, Dad, give me some stats. Leaderboard's filling up.
Yeah,
There's
right.
been plenty out.
This is from 6 o'clock. It's a little bit later now, but that's from 6 o'clock. We have got one to go and weigh in for Martin.
Right, okay.
Go around and do that. But as of today, Joey Thomas and Adam Mees are winning it with 4 good fish for 105.5.
Right, okay.
They've already got the biggest fish,
Right,
38.6. Kev Smith, Chris Palmer were in the lead this afternoon, but late afternoon they got pipped. But they're in second with 99.08.
Yep.
And they got 6 fish, but they're smaller fish.
Ones, yeah.
Then we've got James Hine and Elliot Lee, not in a favoured swim, but they fancied it and they knew something we didn't. They've had 3 fish for 59.14. Now, they still want 40 pound a catch, Kev.
Yep.
That might be a big ask, but one fish in here could be 40
Yeah.
pound. But you've got Scott Sterry and Tom Williams on 54.15 chasing 59.14.
Yeah, it's tight, isn't it?
So they need to catch another one to get away from them. But any one of these 3 underneath there could move up. And that one, and Chris Hillier and Grant, again, not in a favoured swim yet, they're nicking
45,
them. And they're on 45, they're nicking them out. We had Martin Lamble, he had a 31.10 today.
Tom's nicked 2 this evening.
Tom's nicked 2 this evening on 29. I mean, if he could nick a 30 out of there, he goes up there.
It is close, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, any one of these on fish, one fish, catch another good fish, could be up there chasing it. Smallest fish is still 10.06, but I expect these to catch a couple more anyway.
Well,
And that's about it.
The way I'm looking at it, I mean, you got 2, well, I would not runaway leaders, but they're starting to go from the pack now. So, I mean, it's definitely out of. I mean, I will say Joey Thomas, he's on the New Lake. Kev Smith's on Christine, and then the red. I mean, James Hines on the New Lake. Scott Sterry's on the New Lake. Geoff Terry's on the New Lake. And then down to 6th place, Christine. So this match is being dominated by New Pepper, isn't it?
That's right.
When you look at the top 6,
in April, isn't it?
yeah. When you look at the top 6, only 1 is on Christine.
Yeah, yeah.
That doesn't happen a lot though, does it? Normally Christine are like build up the rest of the pack. So yeah, we got them 2 out there, but I think that 3rd place is with what swims on this
catchable,
comp.
isn't it?
It's 2 bites. So even if someone hasn't caught 2 bites, that is.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
know, so I'm expecting some of these to move, and because like I say, where he is in a corner there, and if they do move out,
it's like Ben Bannon. They catch a 29 or a 30, which is possible where they are. They go up there.
Yeah, exactly.
It is so close. It really is close for this time. I mean, it's got quite cold. It's been sunny in the day,
it's freezing
cold and that. We've got sun tomorrow, and from what I can make out, Martin's partner has caught one off the top. So maybe they're starting to move on the top.
Maybe, mate, maybe. But yep, that's the update for Saturday evening. As you can see, it's the top 2 are starting to build a little bit of a buffer, but that 3rd place, like I say, even for people that haven't caught, I still think you've got a shot at that. So,
but we've got prizes down to
I think it's 6th, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, all right then. Right, well, we'll leave it there. Go round to Way Martin's fishing, and let's get our backsides around there, mate.
Yep.
Just had the phone call from Martin 3, who's in the fridge. I believe swim 14, and he has got, him and Craig have got £27.4. So first fish, get it out, bro. So first fish for them off the surface. So yeah, 27.4. We've got bitters. There you go. Right, just one. Right, back in Joey and Adam's swim. This will be fish number 5. Just a smaller one for them. It is £14.8 common, that one. So that's fish number 5 for Joey and Adam, and they're starting to build a bit of a lead now. So yep, let's get some shots.
Looking special. Looking special.
You want to see the edit that people have done with the song?
Oh yeah, on my Facebook, yeah.
Right, it's a Sunday morning at the Elite now, and here comes the carnage. All the phones are ringing, etc. We've got plenty of fish to weigh. We're starting off now, just in peg 1 with Gareth Blunden and Michael Savage. They've had their first one. So we start here, and then we work our way around the lakes. So brace yourself for some big carp coming up.
First fish for Savage and London is £20.14.
First one. First fish for Owen and Paul. 35.12. What I make that do with it?
It's better than kicking the balls, isn't it?
That's it, mate, isn't it? 35.12 right here, mate.
Better than a blank and the 2 tenths we've had.
I do. Make that drive home a bit better. We're round on the new lake now. Well, like I did say earlier, it's all happening. Round in peg 12 now, Charlie on Zoe and Cole Spavin. They've had 4. So let the carnage begin. Right, first one. Charlie and Cole. £32.1. Good start, that one. Alright, second fish. Charlie and Kyle. It is £30.10. £30. 2 30s. At the moment, that puts them straight into third, just 2 guys. Well, we did say it was all going off, and this is their third fish now. They've had 3 30s on the bounce now. Awesome display of angling. They've got some troughing behind us now. This one is £30.1. 3 30s on the bounce. £30.1. Go on, boys.
Come on, back. Come on, G.
Right, full fish is 25.14 that one. So not a bad morning's work, 3 30s and a 25. I think they might be in the lead. I think they are, I'm not too sure. It's close. It's very close between them and bailiffs at the moment. So yeah, and they've still got fish feeding now. So I'm expecting Charlie to get another one. So. Right, third fish for Joff and Lyndon. It's all hot enough now. It's their third one, and that will take them on 21-1. So it puts them right in the mix as well. Now it's getting very, very tight now at Cottington. Alright, second fish. Callum and Ginger. £23 on the money. 23. No £10.6 that one, bruv, is it?
Bit better that one.
16.15. 16.15 on the money. Right, here we go. We got Scott Sterry and Tom, the biggest fish of the match, and fish known as Black Spot, £38.12. One of Cottington's big uns. Been 40 a few times, but biggest fish, 38.12, puts you right in the mix. And they're not far behind the leaders now either. And unfortunately, you did lose one, didn't you, Tom? Didn't you? Which could
beeping though.
That's it. But yeah, one of Cottington's big uns, this one.
No pressure then, Mike.
Yeah, no pressure.
Gets in there. Well done, Kev. Let's go.
Right, as you've just seen live on camera, Peg 22's got one, Kevin Chris. We think it might have taken him in the lead. It is so tight at the moment. Scott Sterry's had a 38, he's lost one. That lost one's going to work, so that'll put him in the lead. I think there's something like £18 between the top 3 at the moment, so when one catches one, then he goes in front, then someone else they go in front. So 2 hours left, excuse me, and Kev's got one on now, so I'm thinking it could take him in the lead. So I'm absolutely knackered. £19.7 that one. Yep. So it's going to be close now. I don't know if they're in the lead or in second, but I say I've got to add it all up. It is so close with people catching still on the new lake. 38's just been caught. I know someone else has just lost one. So it's tight between 5 of them now. There's literally, I don't know, £25 between 5 teams. So, but yep, we'll get this one all shotted up. There you go, Kev. There's your prize. Right, you just see the fight, Callum and Ginge, and then another good one as well. They're on the march, and that is 23-13 that one. So yeah, another good one for them. I believe we've got another one, boys, as well, haven't you? Yeah. 23-13. There you go. Right, second part of the brace for Callum and Ginge. £20.8 that one, common. So that's 2 fish for nearly £44 for you two. There you go. Right, and here we are, peg 18. Yeah, peg 18 with the Bristos. It's one of the big ones from Christine. I think it's a fish called Psycho. £34.5 that one. So yeah, biggest fish out of Christine so far, 34.5 that. 34.5, yeah.
It's you, Ashley. We need Ashley Bristow, eh? Get a bit over there, Steve.
Hillier and Son, another one. £14 on the money that one, so no, you're not getting your chair, mate. No. He's got the right hump, bruv, I'm telling you. He wants his chair. Right, let's get some shots. Right, back round in Carl swim and Charlie swim. It's all kicking off. I think they've just lost one as well. But they might be in the lead now. So we're going to go back up top after this and add it all up. I think they're either going to be in first or second. So yeah, that's a good sized fish, haven't you? You've done alright, haven't you? It's the big fish swim, as they call it. I bet you don't get back in here next year, Ryan. Right. Charlie and Kyle. £25.5 that one. I think it will probably put them just in the lead.
Big old thing outside it. We've got probably the smallest fish in Pepper. That's what we've got, but it's another fish. I'm happy.
What are you saying then for weight? What do you reckon?
Oh God, £8, if that.
It'll get your smallest fish if it is.
£8 too.
Yeah. £8 too?
Yeah, £8 too, it's unusual.
So that is the smallest fish?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've won something.
Oh, it's obviously coming.
You got it.
Do you want me to take one quick?
Oh, sorry, I'll send it, mate.
Right, that is it for the Elite Carp Masters, the spring one. So well done to the competitors. But there is a big but. We've just had a phone call and we believe the people that are in second have got one on now, which obviously was before the hooter. We had a phone call from Owen at 11:59. He has 15 minutes to get that fish in. We're going to shoot round now just to see if it is true. If it's over £22, I believe he will take Charlie Onslow, so we're going to get round there now. I tried to drive round, I was driving like a lunatic. It has to be over £22.
Is
it done?
I just changed
I
over in
drove
time,
like
mate.
an absolute
changed over in time, mate. This makes it a bit exciting, doesn't it? This makes it changed over to the mixers. Two of those, it's got one.
Well done, mate. You
Two
are.
of those.
Well, I'll congratulate you now.
Oh, coming up to the wind's been a nightmare. Sweeping our line across and pulling the controller back.
Well done, you are the elite.
You I think you've done your PB again. Honestly. Right, we're into the thing. I said we had 3 minutes left.
3 minutes.
I said this is
3 minutes.
That's only my third car. It's with that controller, wasn't it?
Right, let's get her out then, boys. I'll make the calls now. But yeah, you are. They were winning by £22.
That last. Look. Oh, it's monster. Oh my God, it's huge, Joe.
Stop swearing. As you can see, it's a big fish. Biggest fish of the elite so far. It's 38.12. It's bloody windy in this swim. I'm in a cold swim. 11.59 this bite was with 1 minute to go. We've never had an ending like this at the elite ever. They needed to be £22. I think they've well beaten that. So.
You lived it out the net. I was trying to sling around going outside.
31 years of fishing is first 40. I will have to swear a little bit.
Would you like to repeat?
Well done, mate.
Would you like to repeat what you just said?
Wow, am I allowed?
Yeah, of course you can.
43, 10, 43.
Right, biggest fish of the match as well as winning the match, and as well as a new personal best of £43 9 ounce.
Off the top.
And off the top, so what a grand finale, 11.59.
3 minutes too, 11 up to 11.57.
Oh, was that earlier, was it?
Well, yeah, the last cast
£43 9 ounce.
About a minute or two late, yeah.
Well done, boys. Well done. Right, let's get some shots of your prize.
Let's get some video of that moment. Give him a phone, yeah.
See that, bro?
Oh, mate, what can you get me?
Got me then. Well, there you go.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, right.
Oh, buzz. Well done, man. Yes, mate.
Well done, bro. Well done, mate. Right, boys.
You can see the champs at the top. That's right.
Right, we're on the final update now. Well, Sunday morning, the match is actually finished now, and it has been absolutely chaotic. I mean, just looking at that board, where do you want to start? I mean, I think we'll start off probably down at 6th place.
Yeah, well, 6th was
come in
Joff,
at 6th.
and because I'd done all the board and we had them last minute fish, I didn't want to scrub it all out, so 7th is there, and you go 8, 9, 10.
Right, yep, gotcha.
So it's pretty understandable. We got the biggest fish changed in the last 2 minutes, from
it was just all
38.12
dramatic,
to
wasn't it?
43.9.
Yep.
And the smallest fish changed in the last few minutes from 10.06, was it?
I think it was, yeah.
To 8.02, and Paul Hessel got that, so he's won himself a nice chair.
I mean, when you look at the weights, though, even from 5th, 93.
Yeah.
4th, come 4th again, Callum.
Yeah.
94, and then we come into the money slots. I mean, Kev obviously was winning, then he was 2nd, then 3rd, then winning, and he's ended up 3rd now.
Yeah.
The one I feel, well, we're going to be obviously delighted, but I feel so sorry for him, Charlie, Onzo and Carl.
Yeah.
11.59 that phone call happened.
Yeah, that's right.
And Joey and Adam went and caught the biggest fish of the match, random at 43.9. If that was 1 minute later, Charlie and Carl would have been the spring champions.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you can see by the weights there, 163.
3 didn't catch.
Yeah.
Out of the 22, we got 19 caught. And I haven't checked, but I think it was 57 fish caught.
Right, okay then. So as you can see, I think it was a nervous one for the competitors, and 11.59 that bite happened, and yeah, well done to the new spring champions, Joey Thomas and Adam Mees. But I've got to say, I do feel for Charlie and Carl, but I know they'll come again, and well done to Kev and Chris as well. So that's the top 3 as it stands. It's time to do the presentation. Yeah. Right. Thanks for everyone staying at the end. basically that means you can all come back in August. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be coming back. Something I think is right, so from now we congratulate the top three. So I'm sure if you finished in the top three, you'd like to be congratulated. So, but the first thing is I'd like to thank, we used to have a sponsor, Factory's Tackle, it was Andy. Now, Mark will know more about it, etc. Obviously Andy retired, I think, is that correct, Mark? And he's basically sold up. So I'd like to say thanks to Andy because we've got about 8 years, 7 years? Something like that, wasn't it? Yeah, he's been with us a long time and all them prizes that you guys won and that, he donated all them free of charge as well. So I think we should just give him a round of applause, just say thanks Andy for what you've done.
But it's good news.
Yeah, obviously we do have a new sponsor and obviously that is Nash now, so I'd like to thank them. And also for the barbecue on Thursday, everyone enjoyed themselves, especially myself. Back in the game now, boys. Just about. Love you, babe. But no, I'd like to thank Mango, the girls and Mike for a lovely barbecue and the filming and that, so let's give them a round of applause, yeah? Right, we'll come on to the sweepstake. Boom!
Don't show.
Yeah, that's it. I won the sweepstake. I had the winners, Joey and Adam. So no doubt my missus will spend that. Right, we'll come on to the smallest fish. Now at one point we had Chris Hillier with £10.7 and then
10.6.
Ginge beat it with a 10.6. And then I heard a rumour that Paul Hessel time went on the match late. And he caught an £8.2. The smallest fish prize. Come and collect your moon share, bruv.
Paul, are you allowed to use that?
You have to drop it, didn't you?
Right, we'll come on to the biggest fish now. That was going between three people. I mean, at first it was Adam Mees with a 38.6. Then Scott Sterry caught a 38.12. And then with 1 minute to go, it was 11.59. Paul went out. Adam Mees with a new personal best and a fish known as Random at £43.9. Right, now we come on to What a Wanker trophy. To be honest with you, you behaved quite well, you lot. It was quite hard.
Good boys.
A few candidates. We had Jake Taylor go through that memorial bench there. You're going to be banned, mate. We had Ginge. Well, I don't know what he was doing. He was on cloud 9 when he hit his rod or something. I mean, people were saying he don't know what he was doing. He nearly fell in. But I think we're going to have to give it to Kev Smith because before the match, he actually shut his rods in his car and broke his rods. Sorry, Kev, mate. What a wanker, bro. Right, now we come to the top 6. And in 6th place is Joff Terry's and Linton Davies with 3 fish for £73. You've won 2 48-hour tickets to fish on Pepper Lake of your choice. So well done, boys, yeah? Thank you. And in 5th place we had Scott Sterry and Tom Williams with 4 fish for £93. You've won 10 kilos of urban bait of your choice, lads, yeah? And then in 4th place, we have Callum Carpenter and Luke Arnold. It's starting to become a thing with you two, isn't it? Winning these French holidays, etc., isn't it? They won it in August as well, and they've won it again. They've had 5 fish for £94.10. Well done, lads, you've won a week's fishing in France, courtesy of Mark. Right, now we come down to the money section, and this was a battle between all 3 of them at one point. They were changing positions a lot. In the end the match did finish at 12, and that is how it stands. We have Kev Smith And Chris Palmer, 7 fish, £118, 15 ounce peg 22. Well done, boys. Well done, Carl White. Right, now for second place. I don't really know what to say with this. I mean, yesterday they were nowhere. During the night and early this morning, a fine display of floater fishing, great angling. And they were winning it right up to 11.59. That is correct, lads. It was 11.59. I got the call, drove around like a maniac because the winner did have 15 minutes to get it in, and they did get it in time. Unfortunately, he did drop to second, but fair play to him. It was a masterclass with the floaters. Charlie Onzo, Carl Spabbing, 5 fish, 140. Well done, boys.
Thank you.
Like I was saying, boys, it was changing hands all the time. And to be honest with you, all the family said we thought Charlie and Carl had got it. And it was 11.59. We had that call. And they had 6 fish for £163, including the biggest fish at 43, which was caught 1 minute before the end. The new spring champions, Joey Thomas and Adam Mees. Well done, boys. Well done, lads. Thanks for all staying to the end.
Just can I ask something? Can some of you help us get the thing?
Yes. There's a couple of volunteers will be out there.
Just need 6 people to get it.
Yeah. Other than that, lads, I appreciate you all staying to the end. I hope you enjoyed yourselves and have a safe journey home. I'll see you in August. Yeah.
Sorry for making you all late.
Anyway, that's the end of the elites, I say. I shall see you all in August. Oh, mysterious girl. I forgot your name, bruv. What's your name?
Tom.
Tom.
Well, no, mate. I told you the net's rotten. You're doing that thing where you just wander around.
Oh, mysterious girl. Oh, mysterious girl. Oh, mysterious girl.
Don't test me, bruv. Best at fishing, best at singing as well, aren't I?